Hello, it's Derek with Derek's Does Stuff. Once again, I got bitten by Facebook Marketplace, found a drum set. And here we go. Once again, we're in the middle of the drum explosion here in my house. Soon to be out of the shop. This is a Royce, and it would be a 5-piece, but we're missing a floor tom. Found this pretty cheap on Facebook Marketplace. It actually has the tom mounts, has the toms. They're very yellowed, covered in nicotine. And they've got, so we're going to do something with the color there, but they've got the bass drum pedal and the snare drum stand. Okay. And on top of that, we have our visitor today. Here we go. There we go. Look at this. Angel. Hi, Angel. You have anything to say to the people? See, we got Angel, who kind of looks like a Black Panther, even though she's a kitty, on top of a Black Panther snare drum. All right? Say hi, Angel. Okay. So, right there, this is the snare drum that came with this. I got it for a good price. So, I'm probably going to fix the setup, maybe use another snare drum and sell this off separately, or maybe I'll keep it. Who knows? Angel? Hold on a minute. Hey, Derek Does Stuff. Today we're in process on the Royce drum set. I put out a preview of that earlier. So we've taken the drum set completely apart and taken all the lugs off of it. And we've decided that we're going to actually paint the drums. So we've got them wet sanded, and we have put all the parts in individual bags. And they're all ready to they're ready to be cleaned up and reinstalled. And we'll get this thing off to someone who can use it. Here's our sanding station. There's the 13-inch. The 12-inch has been sanded. I'm going to just sand the wrap and paint them. They're not going to be a great, set anyway. This is a cheap set, and I'm just going to pass it along to someone who wants a complete set that they can practice with. Maybe a beginner, someone that can, move on to a home that can appreciate them. Okay, the fumes. Gonna make myself high here. Okay, here's what we got. This is the final color. Okay, this is actually implement, or yellow, excuse me. Implement yellow, actually from Rural King is where I got it from. So, yeah, it's going to be, it'll probably scratch, easier than the regular, finish stuff like that. But like I said, it'll look good. Of course, that helps it sell, everything like that. Then someone can get it, put it in their, practice area and just beat the crap out of it. And it's going to be good. It's going to last them a good long time. Okay. Okay, at this point, we're all wet sanded, and I've got it on the painting stand, the old chip rack that I use to paint things on, especially drums and hoops. These are great. It fits a 22-inch hoop really easy, and it's not too much harder to put a 24 on it. Like I said, these are just old, cheap pearl drums, but under the name of Royce. So they're not worth very much. So I'm going to make them look good and send them down the road. Now we've got the hoops. These are just metal hoops set up on the chip stand, aka rotisserie for drums, so we can paint them. Anyway, but I got them lightly dusted on the bottom, and now I've just got to paint the major part of the hoops. Okay.
On.
Now we have wet sanded these already. And I'm just putting a light preliminary coat on it, making sure we cover everything else and make sure you don't hit the hoop. And of course, this is the semi-gloss. Just a quick coat to make it stay nice and black, and we're good to go. Okay, as you can see, the set has been reassembled. Everything was just cleaned up slightly. I found an old hi-hat, threw on some old cymbals, just stuff that's good enough for a kid to learn on, you know what I mean? That's the whole idea of this, and then we're going to sell it real cheap. Just basically, I managed to get a good snare out of it, and that's the goal. Get the good snare out of it, move this along to some kid, make it look decent so it sells. So it's kind of yellow. And the thing is, though, it's a pearl and it's a decent sounding set. So make sure, once again, come by. Derek does stuff. Come by and check me out, and we'll do some stuff.
Bye.
Bye, camera lady.